everybody, it's Matt with another edition of Beers and Beards with Matt. As we draw closer to Halloween, I'm not really doing a Halloween special video or anything like that. I might do a few videos of like some pumpkin carving or maybe my costume or something like that. We'll have to see what happens. Right now I'm just sitting back and watching some Friday the 13th marathon on AMC. Have some good times with that. But I thought, it'd be a good time for a beer review. And for no particular reason, I was able to find this beer, and it was kind of shocking to me that they even were distributing down here this specific beer. But a lot of people have had this, I believe. This is the Brooklyn Brewery's Black Chocolate Stout. It's an Imperial Stout to be exact, because this is a 10% ABV stout here. Now, I've never had a black chocolate stout. I've had plenty of chocolate stouts. But there's a little bit of literature here on it. It says, in the last century, British brewers have made strong stouts for the Tsar's courts. They were called imperial stouts. Our black chocolate stout, brewed once yearly for the winter season, achieves a chocolate aroma and flavor through the artful blending of 6 varieties of black chocolate and roasted malts. So there you go. Now, I've never really been a big fan of Brooklyn Brewery. I just don't think they make that great a beer, in my personal opinion. But I'm going to give this a try, because a lot of people have had it and they've said pretty decent things about it. I'm drinking out of a snifter. Hopefully I can get a little bit more out of this. Ooh, that is thick. That's a thick pour. I'm not pouring the whole thing in here right now. So, ooh. Very deep, dark chocolate, almost like a bitter tinge to the taste of it. Oh, like I said before, cheers to everybody out there. Ooh. Dark chocolate, but I can appreciate this for the simple fact that it is a very good chocolate stout. You get that semi-sweetness with the 10% of alcohol in there. And I'm not a huge dark chocolate fan. I think it's way too bitter for my taste buds at least. But all in all, this is a very tasty beer for blending the dark bitter chocolate taste with the sweetness of the alcohol. And I think it balances very, very well. There wasn't really much head when I poured this or anything like that. Creamy, kind of sweet caramel notes to it on the back end. Man, that's stiff beer. I like it. I mean, Brooklyn, hey, you did a good job on it. I don't know if this beer really changes on a season-to-season basis or a year-to-year basis. I mean, this is the winter 2010-2011 winter edition of this bottling, so I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody can give me some feedback if you've had it from the 2009-2010 edition of it, and then you've compared the two of them. So I don't know, but it's a good beer. Just a little hard. It's a hearty beer. I do have a few more beers coming up for you guys. I got my girlfriend Nicole. She just was in Houston a few days ago. She just got back on Wednesday. She brought back some Texas beer. One from Blanco, Texas, from the Real Ale Brewing Company. That's called the Sisyphus. It's a barley wine style. I'll be doing a review of that pretty soon. And she also brought me back a beer from Moylan's. It's a California brewery. It's a double IPA, and what it says on the label is that it's a live ale, so I guess it's still ferment. I'm not really familiar with the whole live ale concept or anything like that, but it says refrigerated immediately. I assume the yeast and everything like that, it still needs to be chilled as opposed to put in a cabinet or a cellar to kind of age, I guess you could say. Coats the mouth. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this entire beer sitting with you guys. I rather enjoy this, but It is a rather good beer. I believe I picked this in, as many of you know, I am in South Florida, in the greater Fort Lauderdale area. Many of you will probably also subscribe to Hoggies. That's my man Roger. He came back down here, lives in South Florida now. Him and I are going to be doing some collaborations pretty soon in the next week or so. So, little double threat for the South Florida Brewing beer drinking YouTube community. We also have John Brook is another guy. Him and I have been in communication a little bit. He does a lot of his reviews up in the Boca Raton area, kind of like in between Broward and West Palm Beach a little bit. He does a lot of stuff with World of Beer, actually, which is a beer place down here. I think it's really only like in the South, if not only in Florida. Pretty cool place. It's not a brewery or anything like that, but hundreds of beers bottled, and have a great variety of beer that's also on tap too. And he does a really good job too. So check out John, and of course check out Roger if you haven't already. You probably have, because those guys got double the subscribers I have. So I'm just rambling a little bit. Kind of excited about Halloween. It's only 2 days away. I got to host a little shindig here at the apartment. Everything like that. I'll probably be doing a video of that also to kind of like show you what the houses look like when we have everything decorated and have the house looking Halloween-y, if you will. So that should be a lot of fun. Well, since I am a gambling man, I guess you can say, or I guess really don't care, I'm just going to finish this. Well, I still got some in the bottle, but I'm going to finish what I have here in this snifter. So, tally-ho! Ooh. Wow. Whoa. Give me the chills a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to take my time with the last third of this beer. Now, I don't know if that was a great idea or not, but whatever. Anyway, beers and beards with that. Double chocolate stout, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. I liked it. I thought it was a pretty tasty beer. A little more bitter than I really like. It was kind of like a chocolate IPA, you can maybe say, just due to the fact that it is dark. Well, this actually says black chocolate, not dark chocolate. I think I misspoke from the beginning, yeah, but this is black chocolate. So it is a hoppy, bitter chocolate stout. So take your time with this beer. If you find it, get it. It's probably pick it up for about $2-3, which isn't bad at all. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed another edition of Beers and Beards. I'll be putting a few more reviews out pretty soon of more beers I got from Texas, and even some beers I still got from Kentucky that I haven't even opened yet. So see what happens with that, and you'll see some Halloween videos too. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and take it easy. Happy Halloween, everyone.